talk about feelings of inadequacy as well as the importance of gaining momentum, and I'm going to share some stories about that that may be relevant and helpful to you. When I graduated from high school, my ranking with peers was fairly low. My academic performance was poor, and after I graduated from high school, I decided to go work for a nonprofit organization in Lima, Peru. It required that at some point that I would have a high level of fluency in Spanish. And when I was in high school, I didn't know how to say hola. I mean, I took no classes, so I remember going through about 2 months of training and then going down there and being around guys and gals that had been there for almost a year, and I was absolutely amazed at their ability to speak Spanish. And the interesting point is that I applied myself. I cared, I was responsible. I applied personal study, and after about a year, I spoke just as well as they did. The point is that I gained the necessary experience. Now, another caveat to that is when I went into college later, I remember being on the college campus that first day, and wow, beautiful kids. Everyone was dressed well. Everyone had their books. Everyone was ready to go. And I remember looking at those calculus books and those trig books and humanities and chemistry and biology and people talking about going to medical school, and it was a little intimidating. And again, my mind reflected back on my academic performance. I had chosen to go to college because I wanted to have the opportunity to educate myself and possibly create a better future, which is one possibility of routes that we can follow to do that. And I just stuck with it. I mean, I many times I figured, I don't know, Scott, I don't know if you can do this. It's hard. You got to get up every morning and go to school 5 days a week. Can you do this for 4 or 5 years? But I stuck with it. And I remember like a year later, I started another semester, and the same books, the chemistry, the trigonometry, the humanities, I had under my arm, and I was going to those classes, and I looked back on the new kids coming on campus, and I thought, they must be feeling the way I felt. The difference in this situation is that people who often feel doubts and some type of maybe even envy of people that they've seen that have accomplished something is that some people gain the experience and some don't. Very similar to Spanish. I wasn't a smart kid when it came to languages, but I gathered the experience. I put myself in a situation, and by gaining the experience, I gained the skill set. So if you are reflecting on your past, if you feel like you can't accomplish something, that's okay. Step forward, put yourself into the situation to gain the experience. Experience and momentum in the proper direction is crucial to accomplishing things. It's not necessarily always the amount of money or the amount of intellect that you have. Most accomplishment is perspiration rather than inspiration or intellect. If you do that, I believe that you'll actually get where you want to be. Now, one of the important things is we often do not properly estimate what we can accomplish within 1 year. We often overestimate it. We think that, within a year we're going to do this. But the big difference is that we often do not estimate properly. We estimate less than what we can accomplish in a 5-year time span. Most often we accomplish much more after 5 years. Once we've gained that momentum of 1 year and we continue staying in that trajectory, we gain and accomplish much more than we ever could have imagined. So my message to you today is, if you're feeling those feelings of inadequacy, if you're got the twinge of doubt, maybe a twinge of envy that you've got a peer that may be far ahead of you in some things, put yourself in the position to gain the experience, whether it's academics or sports or a hobby or anything. Put yourself in that position and work hard. The momentum of actually focusing will take you to where they are, because then you will have gained the experience that they have, and you will be accomplished as well as they are. The main focus is momentum and experience. Don't let the self-doubt and all the negative things keep you from accomplishing what you need to accomplish. This is your friend, Scotty Nichols. I'm hopeful this is helpful. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you at the top. Thank you.